Yep, 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 yep. You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. Let's get into this, man. So Skip and Shannon at the end of the day, they had a segment today. You already know this was coming from the Clippers and the big game with the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? So I watched that game because, like I said, I'm watching more Clippers games now. Now that they got Russ. At the end of the day, I watch some of the Clippers games, but not too much and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I will say this, right? Last night's game, I thought that last night's game, man, I thought Russ had a good game. It was shocking to see that Russ did not get back in the fourth quarter of that game. Tyronn Lue with his rotations was just absolutely fucking terrible last night. So instead of, maybe putting the blame on Tyronn Lue and, his rotations and, the key star players in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, instead of putting the brunt on them as it should be, you know what they do? They turn this segment into Russell Westbrook. Mind y'all, Russell Westbrook did not play the entire fourth quarter nor the overtime. Okay? I watched this game last night. The man did not play the entire fourth quarter or overtime. He was playing good for three quarters, getting steals, all that shit. The man was in the passing lanes, hitting three. I think he hit like one or two threes. I'm not too sure. I think he hit like one at least that I can remember. Getting into the passing lane, getting the ball movement, even if it wasn't all the time and it was an assist. The fact that he was able to get into the passing lane, get a pass off to somebody else probably got it, dribbled, took a dribble or got a better shot or dribbled into the paint, got the defense to collapse, kicked it out, and that person got the assist instead of Russ. But either way, like I said, the pace of game when Russ is in the game, that style works. That'll work for the Clippers. They need that, but they got to have the younger guys out there to be able to play that. But Denver, they should have won this game. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. They should have won this game. They got off to a bad start though, because they just wasn't hitting shit, and Denver was hitting everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. But as we get ready to get into this, fair act use, fair act use, fair act use. Now Shannon's gonna go off about, oh, Joker. I mean, Skip, he give it to you however you want to, Skip. Give you a triple dub, how you want it. You want rebounds, you want points, you want assists, right? But they don't call this nigga the Joker a stat stuffer though, right? He give you one triple double. They don't call that nigga a stat stuffer though. You know what I'm saying? He's the best thing since sliced bread. He deserved a third MVP. But when it was Russell Westbrook, he's a stat stuffer. Not that he plays hard. He can give it to you however you want it. He can rebound. He can play defense. He can get guys involved. He's a great team guy. He can score the bucket. No. Russ, stat stuffer. Did Joker have one fucking triple double night? Oh man, look, he the MVP. He the MVP. He gonna win the third one again, Skip. It's fucking. I mean, my past 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm past two. It's fucking ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the agenda. And this is why I don't watch these niggas no more. I don't watch none of these. I don't watch ESPN no more. I don't watch. I'd rather watch niggas on the YouTube doing their thing before I sit up there and listen to these niggas, man. These dudes have so much of an agenda, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all gonna hear Skip. I don't even think the nigga watched the game. I don't even think he watched the game. Just to keep it real with you, he more focusing on if Russ is cheering while he's on the bench. Other than these niggas on the court fucking up the game. So let's get into this, man. Enough of my talking, man. But the agenda from the media with this attack on Russell Westbrook, man, I don't know, man. This shit is legendary, man. This is some legendary shit, man. I'm never gonna forgive. I'm never gonna forgive these niggas for this shit. I'm never, ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna forgive these niggas for this shit. Because for niggas playing bad, okay, a nigga's just playing bad. It's either the league wants Russ out of the league. The league might want Russ gone. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, because none of this shit is starting to make any sense now. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the man got fouled out the game in the first game that they played. They still had time. Paul George and Kawhi couldn't close the deal. But y'all didn't want to talk about that because then the blame would be on Kawhi and Paul George. So no, we're not gonna bring up that game. So then they lose this game. Even though they were making a run while Russ was in the game. And I think they even got the lead back or got the game close, right? They don't close it. Russ don't get in the whole fourth quarter. They don't close the deal, not in the fourth quarter, nor in overtime. But now, because they lost 2 games in a row, man, we shouldn't pick this nigga Russ up. Man, y'all niggas retarded, bro. Y'all niggas retarded out here, man. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. Now we blaming Russ for these niggas losing back to 2 games in a row. Come on, man. Stop the bullshit, man. Stop the bullshit, man. Let's get into this shit, though.
For you. That man skipped. Man, I mean, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how many. You skipped the man. The man had 21 shots. The man gave me 40 points on 21 shots. He gave me 8 offensive rebounds, 10 assists. Hold up. You mean to tell me this man played 42 minutes, gave me 10 assists, and gave me 1 turnover? That man gave me 1 turnover.
Skip. Shannon, the nigga's a sinner. He don't handle the ball like that. You are like he the one running plays and all this whole other, bro. Stop it, man. I mean, it is what it is. I won't want to get to the rush shit anyway.
And high this usage radio, a PR is off the chart. PR is off the chart.
And that man and his team blew an 18-point first quarter lead and a 9-point lead going to the fourth quarter to my Clippers.
Okay, understand that. I want y'all to hear that, right? He says that they blew a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter, okay? Russ did not play the fourth quarter, nor did he play in overtime, and they fucking lost, okay? But let's listen to Skip talk this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about how much of a great game, because it actually was a good game. It was a good game to watch. PG had his moments. Kawhi had his moments. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Joker, but the man had his moments. You know what I'm saying? He was quiet down the stretch. Jamal Murray, had spots here and there. It was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Good team game. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But, yeah, let's just get into this fucking weirdo, man.
Except I told you, if they go get Westbrook, they're no longer my Clippers. I am here to reinforce. We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing a...
All right, my bad, y'all. I had to get through that ad real quick. Let me rewind this just a little bit.
First quarter lead and a 9-point lead going to the fourth quarter to my Clippers. Except I told you, if they go get Westbrook, they're no longer my Clippers.
Wow.
I am here to reinforce what I first guessed to you. Now that Russ is on the team, I'm out. I am out.
Now that they got Russ on the team, Skip Bayless is off the team. Okay, Skip, jump your ass off the team. Like, nigga, bro, you were like, get out of here, man. I swear, man, it's like these dudes act like because they're rooting for them. Like, look, man, it is what it is. I think, in my personal opinion, especially when it gets time for playoff basketball, that's when the uses of Russ is going to be very fucking important. But, like I said, I let y'all niggas sit up there, have y'all fun now, talk y'all shit, rush this, rush that, rush this, rush that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right now, y'all really can't blame this nigga for why y'all losing. It's more on Tyronn Lue, but y'all don't want to say nothing about that. His badass rotations, I mean, it's just, this dude, Tyronn Lue, man, I don't know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he trying to help the agenda of trying to get Westbrook out the league. I don't know if he's trying to help the Clippers slide. So, his boy LeBron, can possibly still slide into the play. I don't know what's going on. But that was terrible last night. Eric Gordon scored 0 fucking points in the fourth quarter and overtime. I think through the entire game, the nigga wasn't scoring. And he was turning over the ball. He was fucking up. It is what it is. He had a few hustle plays here and there. But, it is what it is, right? A few other guys that they can sit up there and put some blame on, right? It's funny how when it's LeBron and them, we got to blame everybody and their mama. oh, they ain't got the team, this, that, and the third, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. But, now it's the Clippers, okay? So we're not going to give PG no smoke. We ain't going to give Kawhi no smoke, right? We're not going to give Marcus Morris no smoke. We ain't going to give Eric Gordon no smoke. We just going to put the whole fucking meal on Russ.
Done, over and out.
Skip. I'm not gonna let you do Russ. I'm not putting this on Russ because hold on. Didn't you tell me they missed him for the final 1 minute 30 seconds of the third quarter and all of the fourth quarter? Okay, so they had a down point. They came from behind. Russ was not on the court in the fourth quarter overtime, and you lost. You might have would have won the game if you'd had him in.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You might. Say that one more time for him, Shannon. Let's rewind Shannon. Shannon, a broken clock is right twice a day. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm going to use Shannon saying on Shannon and shit. Even though that's not Shannon saying, but, Shannon says this shit a lot on TV, right? So, let's listen to Shannon say that one more time.
All of the fourth quarter. Okay, so they had a down point. They came from behind. Russ was not on the court in the fourth quarter overtime, and you lost. You might have would have won the game if you'd had him in. Did you think about that? Did that thought ever cross your mind?
Here's the problem.
The man is trying to, as you see Skip with all these analytics and all these, stats, he's trying to find ways to blame this on Russ. And that's how you know that it's an attack on this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not cool. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with basketball at this point, bro. Because this man is literally trying to find something within the stats. Like, okay, give me something. Damn. You know how many turnovers? Damn, he did have 4 steals. Damn, he had 6 rebounds. Damn. Damn, he had 6 assists. Damn. And he had 17 points. Fuck. Damn, he only played that many minutes. Damn, so he did all that in a short time. He didn't even play the fourth quarter, no overtime. Damn. But this is why I said in the first place, we can't win with Russ. We haven't won a game since Russ been on the team. It's Russ' fault, Well, I can't blame him for his stats, but he was on the end of the bench, kind of just pouting over there, sitting by himself, I mean, like that kind of stuff right there is why we lost the game. Fucking guy, man. So he's about to literally get into that. So let's get into this.
As you know better than anybody out there, because you were forced to watch him for a season and a half, or more than a half, actually, a season and 3 quarters. Every single night you turn on your TV on the local channel here in Southern California, Sports Spectrum LA, you were forced to watch Russell Westbrook brick from 3 and turn the ball over like a lunatic, like the worst point guard with the worst hands you've ever seen. And you kept saying, I'm stuck with him. There's no way out from under Russ.
No.
And Rob Pelinka pulled it off. He got him to Utah. He got a bunch of nice players back in return, and Utah bought him out. And to my shock, to my disgust, a team that I picked to win it all went and got him because they hate the Lakers. They are the team in the basement, and they were saying basically to the Lakers, we will show you we can win with Russell Westbrook in ways you guys couldn't figure it out. And I've heard some of the Clipper analysts saying LeBron had the ball in his hands way too much. Baloney, he did. LeBron did everything in his power to make it work with this man.
So now LeBron did everything in his power to make it work with Russ. Yo, this is unbelievable, bro. I mean, I don't know what Russ did to these people, man. I think what it really is the fact that Westbrook averaged a triple-double. The fact that Westbrook averaged a triple-double, and I think it's a little bit before that too. But the fact that he averaged a triple-double, and people love to claim, like, whenever LeBron would have a triple-double, people would like go crazy about that, right? He'll do it in a game. Or if he had, as far as his seasons go, right? Total seasons. So he'll have seasons where he had, 27, 7-7, or 29, 8-9, or some shit. They be like, man, LeBron, man, regular season, man, he almost averaged a triple-double. Westbrook did that for 3 years, okay? 3 years, the man did that. Still was close that he could have did it more times than that. You know what I mean? But because, he went split time with James Harden, James going to have the ball a lot. And he's going to be, he's kind of big on getting the rebounds as well. Plays the same kind of style. And then, going over there with Bron. You know what I'm saying? Bron is not an easy guy to play with. Bron pounds the air out of the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he holds the ball a lot. So, like I said, there's no real movement in a LeBron James offense. You know what I mean? As you seen in that game yesterday, when they actually had LeBron off the fucking court, is when Anthony Davis and them boys was actually able to get some rhythm going. You know what I'm saying? The key to them coming back from that game yesterday in Dallas, I mean, Bron had a little bit of help to do with that, but a part of that is the ball was fucking moving. Anthony Davis and the boys was doing their thing. Niggas was attacking the bucket. LeBron get out here and motherfucking shoot a bunch of fucking threes, looking to get the scoring title and shit, bro. For the last couple years. And then the nigga's not even available. Nigga hurt between him and AD and all this other stuff. But motherfuckers that jump on AD back, man, that nigga AD soft. Well, LeBron getting soft too, because his ass missing a lot of games as well. But see, nobody touch on that. AD get the brunt of being Mr. Glass. And like I said, I done got up here and cooked AD ass for, you know what I'm saying? But I had to fall back because I'm looking at shit like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, if AD always, nigga, LeBron ass been hurt a lot ever since his ass came to LA. But we giving AD all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why I fell back. I'm like, man, hold up, that shit kind of unfair. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna cook this nigga, you know what I mean? Bron gotta get the smoke for being Mr. Glass as well in his later half of his career. This nigga always hurting. Something always bothering this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's let this keep on.
And you know, and I know, nobody can make it work. He is a solo stat machine of an act.
So he's not. So now Skip goes into just literally just slandering this man's name, bro. Like, what do you mean the man is a solo stat act? Like, what kind of stupid ass shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of stupid? The man is playing basketball. If Russ cares so much about stats, the nigga could probably go to Germany or somewhere and reign terror and win about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 championships or have a bunch of triple doubles and shit like that, bro. The man is playing how he normally plays. He plays hard. He give it all he got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I want a guy on my team like that. Yeah, nigga might make some mistakes here and there, but come on now. Some of that shit ain't really that crucial to where the point, niggas turning over the ball last seconds of the game. You know what I'm saying? You need an inbound pass or a nice, easy pass down to the big man and a nigga throwing it off the glass like Paul George did. You know what I'm saying? Or almost missing the pass like when Kawhi Leonard threw the pass and almost missed that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Morris hitting off the side of the backboard and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable, man. It's unfucking believable, man, what's going on with this shit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But let's let this keep going.
That's who he is. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as he gets his numbers. You are damned if you do or damned if you don't. And Darvin Ham had the brilliant idea, let's try to sell him on being sixth man of the year. And for a while, it seemed like it was working. And then on a given night when he has completely gone haywire, as you know, and Darvin decides, I got to go with Austin Reeves or whoever you want to go with, Schroeder or whoever, I'm not going to play him down the stretch. Well, you know.
Well, now Skip is going back to the Lakers and his stint with the Lakers. Do you know how many players played on the Lakers team? Huh? You know what I'm saying? So when the Lakers wasn't getting it done with goddamn Alonzo Ball and them young boys, it was the young boys, right? Then what? Then I think they finally got AD. They traded all the young boys off the team. They got AD, and they got the bubble ring, right? Okay, bang. So now they coming off of the bubble ring. Now they got I forgot who they had, whatever the case may be. After the bubble ring, they go ahead and they get knocked out in the playoffs by fucking what's his name? Did they even make it? Yeah, I think they did make it. I think that's when they lost to the Suns. All right, they lose to the Suns. You know, oh, the Lakers just ain't that good. Da 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 da. And then last year, you know, they go pick up Russ. I might be leaving out a year actually, but anyway, they go pick up Russ, and you know it doesn't work out. Bron and AD, these niggas is unavailable majority of the season. You know what I'm saying? Different lineups and shit like that. These niggas got to play with all the time. You know, it's just a very chaotic situation for a guy like Russ to even be playing in the first place. And then especially when a nigga like Bron is not available all the time. You know what I mean? He coming through, getting hurt, shit like that. Oh, I heard a pop and all this whole other shit. You know what I mean? And then you got this year with a bunch of fucking bench warmers and shit like that. You got Pat Bev, who's a role player at best. You got Dennis Schroeder, who's a role player. Anybody else underneath that was a fucking bench warmer at best. On any other team, they'd probably be a goddamn bench warmer. You know what I'm saying? And this nobody else's fault. Wasn't Jeannie Buss' fault for putting together a roster like that. It's not Jeannie Buss' fault for going to get the man. It's not Bron's fault for going to get the man. And you know, it's just like I said, man. This agenda, man, is weird as fuck, man.
What happens? Right. He's not going to pout. He's going to make waves that will turn into tidal waves.
I don't think he'll make waves now, Skip, because in the next wave he's going to be riding the tidal wave home.
I'm watching.
And this is the buck dancing that this nigga Shannon doing. So yeah, Skip, because he ain't gonna make no tidal wave, Skip. He ain't got no choice, Skip. Yeah, Skip. Cause I've been one of Russ bitch ass off the team. Yeah, cause he would hurt my boot thing in LeBron James. Yeah, that's right. And we winning now without Russ, bitch ass. Yeah. And if he get out there and make any tidal wave like he tried to do with us, oh yeah, Skip, we got something for him, Skip. Yeah, we got something for him, Skip. It's fucking buck dancing ass nigga.
Closely last night. And I wanted to see how this would play out. What did Russ do when it became clear he was not going back in the basketball game? He was sub 4 with like a minute 30 left in the third quarter. When it became apparent he was not going back in down the stretch, remember, he's a starter for the Clippers. Right. He's not a bench player. He doesn't come off the bench. So you don't have that out. You don't have that excuse. He's a starter. Yeah. And Denver put its starters back in down the stretch and played them all the way home because that's usually what you do, right?
You got to have this game.
Okay. Russell Westbrook went to the end of the Clippers bench. He sat in the very last seat, and I tried to watch. I could have missed it because I'm having to rely on the TV camera angles. But every time they had a sideline huddle, he did not leave his seat at the end of the bench. Every time it was time to jump up and cheer for Kawhi making another big three in the fourth quarter, I couldn't see number 0 jumping up. He just stayed down.
So now you want to get up here and this nigga's supposed to be some form of cheerleader, and this is why these niggas lost the game. Like, bro, what is this nigga? And then how they titled this, right? They say Nikola Jokic scores 40, Russell sits out. Russell sits out? So now you're out here with bad titles at the end of the day. You're making it seem as if Russ pouted on the end of the bench and was like, fuck these niggas, I'm not going back in. They not playing me. They not playing me no more. Man, fuck that, man. I ain't fucking with these niggas. Skip Bayless, man. This dude, man, is unfucking believable, man. I mean, Shannon too. Both of these niggas with the. I mean, at what point are y'all just gonna leave this man alone, bro? This why I don't want to hear none of this Black Power Ranger shit coming from Shannon Sharp. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it coming from Stephen A. I don't want to hear it coming from none of these niggas out here. You don't get to pick and choose when y'all niggas want to do this Wakanda shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with y'all niggas. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Real talk, man. Because what I'm watching y'all do to Russell Westbrook over a fucking game it should be criminal to keep it a buck. Russ should be able to sue the fuck out of you niggas for this shit. He honestly should. For defamation of character, slandering this man's name. I mean, it's just goddamn ridiculous at this point.
At the end of the
he didn't get on the bike or
maybe he's gone. Maybe he went up in the tunnel. I don't know. Right. But you know,
so while the game is going on, Skip Bayless is looking for Russ on the end of the bench. Well, he not cheering. He not cheering for LeBron. He missing niggas on the other side of the bench You know what I mean? Like Skip is one of them niggas who would have been at the game looking dead at Westbrook on the bench while the game is still going on and shit. Oh, Kawhi just hit a 3. Let me look over at Russ. Why Russ ain't over there cheering? Russ ain't over there cheering. Eyes poked out like quarters and shit. Russ ain't over there cheering. Why he ain't over there clapping?
I know he will not be a happy camper today because he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
You can't do that to this man. You can't sit him like that. But Ty Lue's saying, I can do it. I'm Tyronn Lue.
You absolutely can, Skip. But I don't think. Look. If I was the Clippers, if I'm going to bring him on, I'm not going to. Terrence Mann was playing unbelievable for you.
Okay, but he went with Eric Gordon as sort of the quasi-point guard.
Eric Gordon gave you no points.
I know.
Eric Gordon ain't give you shit. Ain't give you shit. And this is how I know this nigga Skip probably didn't watch the rest of this game for real. He's going off probably highlights or some shit like that. Skip did not watch this game. Because for him to act like Eric Gordon was some kind of fucking impact in his game it's mind-boggling. For him to even bring that up, and even for Shannon to bring up Terrence Mann, like Terrence Mann was doing all this wonder, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas stop that, man. Y'all niggas cut that shit out, man. But let's let him keep going.
He went with him the whole way home.
Yes.
Trust me. The whole way. Look at give me a fourth quarter here. How many minutes did... Let me find him. Eric Gordon played all 12 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Okay, so he played, and that's how you know Skip ain't see the game. He got to go look at the stats. This whole ass nigga Skip ain't even watched the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Eric Gordon gave you 0 fucking points, but y'all blaming Westbrook, who didn't get in the fourth quarter, right? He didn't get in the fourth quarter, nor did he get in overtime. But Russ is the reason why the Clippers lost this game. I fucking knew they was going to start pulling this bullshit with Russ. I mean, they literally having an obsession with this nigga Russell Westbrook, bro.
And Skip, the man played 25 minutes and gave you 0 points.
Okay.
Terrence Mann
he also gave you 0 turnovers in the fourth quarter.
What do you mean 0 points and 0 turn? The nigga get okay. What are you saying, Skip? What are you saying? This is the dumbest shit. Look at this nigga face, and he look at Skip face. These niggas just pulling shit out they ass to blame Russ for why the Clippers is losing. Even Shannon looking at the nigga like, hold up, Skip. What the fuck? Come on now. You're making me look bad now, Skip.
What they got to do with anything, Skip? I mean, at some point in time, I need you to score.
Okay. Who leads the NBA in turnovers per 36 minutes?
But Skip Russell.
It is Russell Westbrook.
Skip. But he only had 2 turnovers, and he played 25 minutes. Okay. But he gave you 17 points.
He gave you some productivity. He gave you energy. He gave you electricity.
But he gave, Skip, what he gave you, the guys that you replaced him with,
didn't give you shit. Didn't give you nothing. Know what I'm saying? And Skip is so much on this agenda. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like I said, I give it to Shannon. At least Shannon keeping it, because that was a bad take from Skip right there. That was just terrible. That lets you know the agenda is in place. When niggas start saying shit like that, and you gotta look at a nigga like, hold on, wait a minute now. He could, like, Shannon couldn't even finish his thought what he was about to say about Terrence Mann. Like, he was like, yeah, Skip, the man had 25 minutes, 0 points. He also had 0 turnovers. Like, huh? Like, wait a minute, what? What you say? Yo, the agenda is real, dog.
Which is point,
Okay, I got it. But he's got bad hands.
Right.
I don't get it. And yet, Paul George calls him our new floor general. We did not have a floor general. And he is the opposite to me of a floor general.
Yeah.
Their first game out of the break with Russ, Sacramento at home. They're up 14 points with 4 minutes left. 14 points with 4 minutes. Can't you get that game home?
You got it.
Okay, with your new floor general?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't. And I'm not blaming it all on Russ. But
now, see. This is bitch-ass niggas like Skip Bayless, bro, who are using the narrative, and this is how shit gets leaked out to millions of people watching these fucking shows, and they're acting as if Russell Westbrook was the reason why they lost the Kings game as well. If Skip paid attention to the fucking game, which he probably didn't, when Russ fouled out the game, they were winning the game with a minute and something left. So what the fuck are you talking about this 4 minutes for? When is the game closer to the end? With 4 minutes or with a minute and some change left? Y'all let me know. It's simple fucking math. This is how you know the agenda is so real with the level of slander, hate, disgust that these people have for Russell Westbrook for whatever fucking reason. Maybe one day it might come out. You know what I'm saying? But this shit right here, man, this is fucking ridiculous, man. It really, truly is, man.
I'm just saying, he didn't put you in the right positions to get it home.
Right.
They turned it over 4 straight times, and he turned it over one of the 4. And in overtime, the first.
Okay, so if he turned it over 3, if he had one of the out of the 4 turnovers, why is he getting the blame? I can see if he had 3 out of the 4 turnovers, right? That's simple math. But if he had 1 out of the 4 turnovers, why are you blaming him for that? Why is he getting the whole meal? Why are you making it seem like Russ is not this floor general, whatever, Daze Da? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Overtime, you go up 6 at home on Sacramento. Sacramento's really good. They are legit as you can get. As Lil Wayne said the other night to me, he said they are like legit. Like they're gonna be a hard out, man.
De'Aaron Fox.
He's a star.
And Sabonis, I keep telling people, Sabonis better than you think.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic.
And to your point, Malik Monk just comes in and just lights it out. He doesn't even start for him, and he scored 40, whatever it was, 41, was it?
45.
45, okay. The point is, they have a 6-point lead in the first overtime at home against a good team, and the floor general can't get it home. And then he fouled out at the end of the first overtime, and in the second overtime, Paul George is still on a minutes restriction, so he couldn't play in the second overtime.
Okay, so if Paul George is on a minutes restriction and in that particular game with the Kings, why is Russ getting all the blame for that? See what I'm saying? He's on a minutes restriction, so one of your best players on the team can't play. Then another one of your best players on the team gets fouled out, and y'all wasn't able to close the deal. But see, you don't want to do that because that narrative will have to swing to, okay, Kawhi, why you ain't get it done, fam? PG, why y'all ain't get it done? I understand you on minutes restriction and shit, nigga, shit. Y'all supposed to get it done. Nope. This man had to go back from a game ago, a couple days ago. I think that game was either Friday or Saturday. But this man had to go back from a couple games ago just to try to prove some point of what? Of nothing. Okay? It's fucking ridiculous.
And they lost to a really good up-and-coming basketball team.
Okay, so think about that, right? So now it's, Russ is the reason why we losing, da-da-da-da-da. But you're praising the Kings. I think the Kings is what? Top 4, top 3, if I'm not mistaken? No, I don't think they're that high. I could be wrong. But okay, so the Kings is a really good team. And then they're playing the best team in the West. Top 3 team in the league. And they had this game. They just happened to lose, okay? There's only 19 teams that beat the Denver Nuggets, okay? So, out of all these games they played, they only lost 19 times. So this is a very good team that's been playing together for a very fucking long time. You know what I mean? This unit that the Clippers have, Ad and Russ, they're trying to get used to each other. Once they click, they're going to be on. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of clicking now. You know what I mean? They just got to get over the hump and find ways to win these games. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. I think, honestly, if Tyronn Lue get his head out his own fucking ass, then, like I said, the Clippers wouldn't even be in these kind of situations. You know what I'm saying? Especially with his rotations. I mean, the shit is garbage. You know what I mean? The shit is trash, bro.
So I got that. But now they are 0-2 with Russ. I don't like him on the team. It's a bad idea because last night they pulled off a frantic, rather miraculous comeback at Denver. And again, Denver's playing back-to-back because they just lost. Okay,
so if that frantic comeback was, first of all, when they was making the comeback, Russ was on the court when they was from that 21-point, when they started off slow and shit like that. Russ was the one actually getting out here making shit happen. And then in the third quarter as well. But see, you don't want to talk about that because you would have to praise Russell, and it doesn't fit your narrative of, oh, you just can't win with Russ. You know what I mean? This weird ass obsession of now because he don't play with LeBron James, all of a sudden this nigga has never been a winner in his entire career. KD had to go to a fucking super team for him to make it to the finals. Other than that, KD has not made it back to the finals without Westbrook. Okay, as much as well, I can't even say now Kyrie, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm about to say as much as motherfucker love Kyrie, but I can't even say that. But you know, hey, Kyrie's a hell of a player, though. You know what I'm saying? One of the best offensive guards, talented offensive guards that I've ever seen in life. You know what I'm saying? This man was not able to get it done with Kevin Durant, but do y'all hold that nigga to the same level of fucking standards and trashing him and shit like that when it comes down to Russell Westbrook? You know what I'm saying? Kyrie has not brought a team. Kyrie has not led a team by himself to a fucking playoff run. Westbrook did that. You know what I'm saying? But it's ironic, y'all both trying to run both of these niggas out the league. So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I guess that's that. If you play with LeBron James, we must try to destroy you at all costs. Because if we can't destroy you at the end of the day, then and you go on to have a great career, we can't use the narrative of guys just wasn't that great.
At Memphis the night before. The Clippers had a bad flight. They got struck by lightning, but I'm not going to give them a break. God willing that they got down on the ground, okay? I'm happy for that, but I'm not going to give them a pass for this. But in the overtime, to your point, damned if you do or don't, it felt like they actually needed Russ's energy because they didn't make a field goal. They didn't make a field goal. They go 0 for 5 in overtime, and they just get blown off the floor. Yeah. Okay? Jokic wasn't great in overtime, but he was good in the fourth quarter. He was really good. Yes. And remember, they did not have Big Zoo last night, and he can defend Jokic a little better than Mason Plumlee can. Plumlee knows Jokic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, did y'all watch the game or something? Like, I thought Miles Plumlee played a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? I thought he played a hell of a game. It would be a lot better with a guy like Joker. You definitely want to have big bodies on them. You know what I'm saying? They was playing small ball and getting killed on the boards. Like, what the fuck is Tyronn Lue doing? Like, it is what it is, though. But they definitely could have used Russ in that overtime because they just burnt out. You know what I'm saying? They burnt out. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Because he played in Denver.
Right. So, but Skip, I mean, look, the Nuggets are 12-2 against the Clippers. Since Game 5 of the Clippers in that bubble.
9-2 post bubble. Yeah. They came back from 3-1 down, but they're 9-2 just after all that happened. So they basically own the Clippers.
They do.
Yes, they do.
So what y'all gonna do about that?
Oh, we went and got Russ.
But I'm not gonna let you put that loss on Russ last night because Russ didn't do anything in the fourth quarter overtime. You know what? You probably should have put him in the game.
I don't even care anymore.
Oh, do you?
I'm out.
No, I'm out. No. Hold on.
Done.
No.
Over and out. I got Rust.
You wouldn't let me be out when the Lakers. I said I don't want Russ. I said it's not gonna work. You told me that's my team.
And once again, they done turned this whole segment into shitting on Russ. Think about that. The segment, I think I started up here at least about, 2-3 minutes? They spent a little time on the Joker, the man that's supposed to be going for 3 straight MVPs. You would think they would spend majority of that time at least giving that man, getting on their knees for Jokic at the end of the day. You would at least think they would get on their knees for the Joker and praise this man. He had a triple-double. Yeah, man. You know, big man passing, PR, this, that, and just start running off random-ass, weird-ass stats. You know, these analytic dudes be doing this shit like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is, right? But they'll get into all that. You would think they would get into all that. Nope. They spent little time on Joker in his game and the majority of the time of, oh, I can't do it with Russ, man. Yeah, Shannon, see, I understand now, Shannon, because now we got Russ, Shannon, and it's just ridiculous, Shannon. I mean, come on, Shannon, we can't win with Russ, Shannon. I mean, come on, Eric Gordon had a better game than Russ, Shannon. I mean, Eric Gordon had a better game than Russ, Shannon. I mean, Skip Bayless really, literally on TV sat up here and was telling you that Eric Gordon had a better game than fucking Russell Westbrook, bro. And this man scored 0 points, bro. Shit is sad, man.
You got to ride with the king, right? So you got got to ride with the
Okay,
Clippers.
but it was the Kings' idea to go get Russ.
It was Paul George's idea to go get Russ.
He ain't no king, right? I still believe in my heart of hearts. I believe Kawhi Leonard quietly in the background was saying no to that.
Well, Kawhi Leonard should have said, well,
And by the way, in the fourth quarter without Russ, Kawhi was spectacular in the fourth quarter. He was not spectacular in the overtime. Took one shot and missed it. I don't know. Ran out of gas. I don't know.
Okay.
Ran out of gas. He should be.
So we sitting up there putting this whole meal on Russ, even though Kawhi took one shot in overtime. Right? Kawhi took one shot in overtime. But you made this whole segment about Russell Westbrook. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy.
But man, that joker there, he ain't played for 15 games. He should be gassed up.
Well, he played a career high, whatever it was, against Sacramento. It was like 46 minutes. It's the most he's ever played in his life. Yeah. So maybe he just said, I can't do this. I can't push the knee into another overtime.
What?
Okay. So whatever. See how Skip Bayless makes excuses for that? And I mean, it is what it is, right? But when it comes to Russell Westbrook, that nigga gets no leeway at all. You know what I'm saying? Russ has become the whipping boy for the sports media, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not standing for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not standing for none of this shit, man. I don't give a fuck none of you weird ass niggas out here doing. I'm not standing for that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck Russ actually do come out here and have a bad game. You won't hear shit from me. Nope, you won't hear shit from me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I can't wait. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But this is ridiculous, man, what they doing with Russ. Like I said, the real is rocking with Russ. All these fake ass niggas out here, I mean, it's just ridiculous, man, what these dudes do. They can't keep it real about shit. Like I said, man, you know what I mean? I like the Clippers and shit, bro, but I gotta call a spade a spade. Tyronn Lue, at the end of the day, fucking up on these rotations. He got players he's not even playing that could be in these games. Not only that, like I said, when it comes down to putting blame where it needs to go, I mean, come on, bro. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard were in the game after Russ got these niggas back into the game just for the nigga to get benched. And these niggas can't close the show, and then we blaming Russ. Oh, man, ever since we got Russ, man, we ain't been winning. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all niggas stop that shit, man. Y'all niggas cut this shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, let's let this keep going just a little bit more. Because at this point, I want to know, did they spend the entire segment after this talking about Russ?
Well,
that's a superstar. You say Kawhi Leonard a superstar.
Well, he looked like a superstar in the fourth quarter.
Man, all I'm saying is that the breaks that everybody give Kawhi, had that been KD or LeBron or Steph Curry, and they come up small like this in overtime?
Yep.
Boy, the national media would have, like I said, Kawhi Leonard has been able to skate like no other superstar in.
Life is trying to put our generation on the sideline.
Said like no other superstar in history, man. Shannon, you cut that shit out, man. You up there defending LeBron James with everything you doing. You really. This nigga is literally willing to go out there. This nigga Shannon Sharp willing to really go out there and throw hands with players over LeBron James and shit, bro. Stop it.
Okay, but again, who's been the best home team in basketball?
And that's why I say, like, niggas like Shannon, you can't take that nigga serious. This nigga was literally at a game, right? This nigga was literally at a game and was willing to throw hands over LeBron James.
Denver.
They've been the best team in basketball.
Okay, best
outside
home
of the
team for sure. Okay, and Kawhi Leonard cooked him in the fourth quarter.
He ain't cooked nothing.
He outplayed Jokic.
No, he did not. No, he didn't. No.
Look at it.
Dude, I'm looking.
Look at it.
I'm looking. Look at the 40, 17, and 10.
How about 4 out of 4 in the fourth quarter for 12 points?
Actually, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Kawhi kind of went quiet because he had like 33 points for like a minute. You know what I mean? He had that shit for a long time. So I don't know what Skip talking about. Like I said, I don't think he watched the game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, man, I'm about to get ready to get up off of here, man. I got a few other videos I wanted to knock out and shit like that today. So it is what it is, man. But Russ, man, we riding with you, man. The real is rocking with you, man. Fuck all these fake ass niggas out here. This campaign of trying to shit on you and shit. I know this shit is definitely coming from the LeBron James fanboys and shit like that, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And these media-driven fanboys at the end of the day, To get out here and shit on Russ, man. This shit is it's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is when it happens to your favorite player, I don't want to hear shit about it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about it. When it happens with your favorite player, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna smoke that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be smoking on that pack at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's an eye for an eye now. You know what I'm saying? Because now that Russ is off the team, y'all still finding ways to get out. So when it's somebody the media love, I'm going to cook that nigga, man. I'm going to absolutely cook that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cook that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. The Joker get up here. Anybody that they love, LeBron, I'm going to cook these niggas from now on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take this shit. It's personal now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's personal out here. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit y'all doing with Russ is really unfair. I mean, is Russ that popular now to where the point this nigga is being taken over by LeBron James? As far as basketball talk, we still not talking about the Warriors out here struggling. We still not talking about none of these other teams that's underachieving and shit like that. We still not talking about teams that's actually doing well and that's not getting the praise that they actually deserve. Nope, you niggas want to swing narratives. You know what I'm saying? Like agendas and have these weird ass agendas and obsessions with different players and shit. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. Because it's either they have a good obsession with you or it's either they have a bad obsession with you. Westbrook would be the bad obsession. You know what I'm saying? Because then they just pulling shit out their ass to start to want to blame a nigga for the reason why they lost. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.